All right, all right, all right, all right. We're just waiting for Facebook to come online, and then we'll be able to start. How's everybody doing tonight? Woo! We got a good lineup tonight for everyone. I'm going to be painting, doing a lot of work. So just going to make sure that Facebook is online. So we're just going to wait for a little bit. But it is a beautiful, beautiful Monday night here in Toronto. It's not hot like it was last week, so that is fun. I'm actually able to sleep. My allergies been bad though, so like that's been whatever. But I can't complain. It is the summer. This is what we all live for in Toronto. Surviving those freaking cold winter months. So yeah, I'm just gonna give me 1 second and I will check to make sure that Facebook is working. Oh shoot. Okay. All right. Yep. Boom. Oh, nope, not that. Alright, let's see. We'll see once we're going. I know I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube, and I'm going to be on Facebook tonight. We're going to be all doing all of them at the same time. Alright, and we are good to go. I'm going to do a quick sound check, make sure that we're all sounding okay, because the last thing I want is for you guys to have sound issues. I know that's happened in the past, so we're just going to do a quick 1 2 1 2. Hello, testing 1 2 3. Alright, yep, we're good. Alright, so welcome to today's stream. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be painting this sucker. I know I've been saying it for a long time, but I'm finally doing it. I've got everything all set up. This is going to be one of the most exciting streams that I've done so far because it's not a lot of bullshit. There's no sanding. There's no taping. I'm literally just getting... There's a little bit of taping, but we're going to get right down to the nitty gritty, and I'm going to show you guys how I am going to paint this sucker. So let's go. Alright guys, so welcome to the stream. I'm going to play some music for you so you don't have to listen to my voice the entire time. I'm expecting this to go a little bit longer, so normally my streams are an hour, but this one I have a feeling is going to be a little longer. I said Ason, join on Facebook, man. How you doing? Hope your Monday was good. That work didn't push you too hard, because now you get to sit back and relax and possibly enjoy some time off. So, I'm going to do a quick overview of what I'm going to be doing today. Quick overview of what I'm doing today. First, I have a design, this, and then there's like extra graphics and stuff I've got printed. First things first, I'm going to place it onto this tape. We're going to cut it out. And then I'm going to transfer the tape onto the skateboard. Boom. And then I'm going to airbrush this sucker on. So, yeah, sit back, relax, get yourself a snack, maybe a drink, like water, Powerade, a protein shake, perfect. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. It should be a lot of fun. I have no idea what this is going to turn out. Probably not. It might turn out okay. It might surprise everybody and actually turn out okay, but I'm not expecting that at all. I'm kind of expecting to suck, to be perfectly honest. But without further ado, let's get into cutting this. So I think the first thing we're going to actually have to do is I'm going to secure the piece of paper down onto the tape, just so that way it doesn't move around. But yeah, so let me know how you guys are doing in the comments. If you had a good Monday, work was good, relaxing was good, vacation if you're on vacation, that was nice. I wish I was on vacation right now. Yeah, so my motivation for work and anything essentially except for this, I've been super motivated. But anything except for this has been so low lately. I don't know what it is, I just can't get anything rolling. I just really drive has been low. But for like non-work-related activities, so like the gym has been fine, this project has been okay. I'm also making the YouTube video for the whole thing, so you can see like how I do this, how I get the cuts done. There's going to be some stuff I'm going to do outside, so I can't actually live stream it, so like, I'm going to probably finish her. But like stuff like that I mean, everybody's out on patios right now, enjoying the sun, enjoying so it makes it really easy, except it doesn't make it easy to go to work every day. So, I have no idea what that means. It bought it on Amazon, but it sounded really freaking cool. The fact that if it does what I think it does, then yeah. Oh sweet, all right. Then yeah, so like a self-healing mat would be awesome. You're right. You guys are right. I should work from the inside and work myself out. Hey Shaw, what's up, man? Happy Monday. Got some birthday problems. Yeah, welcome to the stream tonight. You guys can see we're running a little late. I'm gonna be actually painting the skateboard. So right now I'm just cutting up the design, making a stencil for it. So that way when I paint it, it's gonna come out looking nice for y'all. So the last thing I want is for me to try to hand paint it. Because we all know that. I said I was going to start on the inside, and then I saw the shot. So, in fact, I did lettering and stuff. It's a 4-way product. By Microsoft, for Microsoft Windows. It is a free Photoshop. That I'm pretty sure all of these actually. Boom. Make sure. Yeah, so let me know, guys, if volume is bothering you guys at all. Dylan, what's up? If there's nothing specific, that's even better, because I just kind of like rambling on, which is fine, and I like hearing myself talk. Ooh, that was good. So, okay, boom, yeah, that's good, that's good. But yeah, some of these are better. I see that there's a issue with the sound. Thanks Dylan. Can't hear, hold on, I gotta adjust. So this little computer is where I've got, can't hear you talking, my dude. 1, 2, post an 8 equals D if you can hear me in the comments. If you can't, post a little shit. No? Alright. Yeah. So. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're just gonna, okay, cause I guess cause I'm talking down at the ground, what I'm gonna do is have it a little bit lower. So you guys might have to adjust your volume again. Alright, sweet, we got an 8 equals D. Thank you, Dylan. Nothing like drawing dicks on my comment section. Hallelujah. Alright. I mean, to be honest, that's how you know the comments are live, is if there's not one or more dicks showing up, especially on Twitch. Like if you're on Twitch and there's not a whole bunch of dicks always flying around, then you know that it's not a good stream. But I am on Twitch tonight, if you guys want to check that out. Same George Sterling, same as my Instagram. Oh, I guess I should do like a little promotion. This side, yeah, this side. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. I've got the Spotify songs playing, so that way if you guys like find anything you like. I had my first stream was taken down due to copyright infringement because apparently you're not allowed to play music over YouTube, even if you've got the name showing what song it is. Which sucks because I would have loved to have like nice music where like we could make playlists and stuff. So if anybody knows how to get around, work that out. Like I don't even care if it's demonetized. If I have to demonetize my video, it's fine because right now we're not monetizing anything. But I mean, unless you guys want to throw me like a copy or something, e-transfer, I guess. Just kidding. I don't need that. I don't need to drink coffee. Oh, inside. Okay, there we go. We're actually moving right along. I'm getting faster as we go, and I'm finding the faster I move my knife, the more precise it is. So I don't know if you guys can hear, but in the background, my roommate is playing FIFA, and he just bought FIFA 18. And so I'm not a huge FIFA player, but he kinda is, and he's been sucking lately. So all I hear like throughout the whole night is just like, oh my god, right? Just like, cause he's getting scored on a lot. Cause I guess he's playing Ultimate Team or something like that, and like Ultimate Team can be really difficult. So, so yeah. So if you hear someone screaming in the background, I swear to God, there's not somebody like trapped in my apartment. But I mean, sometimes I feel kind of trapped in here, if that counts for anything. But I don't know if it does. Does it? Does it? Let me know in the comments. But whoa! All right, my air compressor is on too. So little rumblings is air compressor. Saw that thing. Whatever, the airbrush thing just fell off my desk. But it was saved by my headphones. The headphone cord actually legitimately saved it, which was perfect. Maybe I'll take up this end soon. Just requiring a lot of focus because everything's trying to rip right now. As I get closer to the end, everything just wants to kind of like rip over on itself. So this should be out, 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 almost out. Boom. Okay. So we got the M. We got the M. M is out. M is out. All right, that's sweet. So what else do we need? Okay, so we need. Where did I leave off with this one? Okay, I left off here. But yeah, so did anybody see Microsoft's acquisition today? So Microsoft, obviously you guys see this company, they make one of the only, I guess there's 3 operating systems, really. And they acquired a huge company that does like computer programming, that helps with programming essentially. And so it's kind of a big deal because the price point that they bought it for was $7 billion, and it's a company that most people, if you're not a programmer, have never heard of. Microsoft last year acquired LinkedIn, which, I mean, I guess everybody now has heard of LinkedIn. So, and if you haven't heard of LinkedIn, you don't have to get one, actually, depending, because, like, whatever, different strokes for different folks. But it's like that's like a job performance, or social media for, like, job opportunities and job networking and stuff. So way more professional than Facebook, but yeah, anyways, Microsoft acquired GitHub today for $7.5 billion with a B dollars. That is a lot of dollars. I don't know if anybody has that in their bank account, but I definitely do not. And if you do, hit me up, and then you can definitely buy that for. But if you don't, that's okay. I don't have it. So we got the trace done. This thing is gonna be cool. So what I'm planning is these dark letters. This dark part is going to be where the color is going to be on the board. This white part, actually, it is literally just for, it's just going to be where the white part shows through. So, because I actually kind of where it's like a pinkish orange color, and then it's got like the white from the background or whatever from the computer screen. It's just supposed to show through, so it kind of just makes it look like it's just like an overlay, and that's the look I'm going for. So yeah, it should be cool. So I don't know if you guys probably read that yet. If you can, post in the comments. If you can't, try to guess and see how close you guys are. Obviously the two big letters are DM, if that is any indication of what I am trying to do. But yeah, so I'm going to this is literally, it's just ripping now, which sucks. So I have to get fairly deep. I think my knife. We're gonna try breaking the tip off. You're my heartbeat, my silent drum that's kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel the love that drains round it when you got standing ovations on. I totally forget how to break the tips off. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky. Totally. If anybody knows how to break the tip off the exacto knife, let me know, because I definitely can't get that. I thought just like putting pressure on it like that was enough to snap it, but apparently I'm wrong. But yeah, this tip is definitely dull. I just tried to cut my finger and it does not cut it. So I do need to figure out how to break it off. But until someone can help me out in the comments, I'm stuck. Oh, that's why. I'm getting caught up here. So what's happening, why it's ripping, is I've overlaid the tape in some spots, just to make sure I've got full coverage, and the tape is, my knife's not going through it very well, and it is causing a little bit of ripping, which is fine. Any kind of little minor nicks and dings and whatever when it's transferred to the paint, I don't really care overly much, because I'll be able to fix it. I can just, I can sand it away if it's in a spot it's not, and I can just fill in a gap if it's not in a spot it needs to be. So depending on the spot, will be fine. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm kind of admiring my work right now. I think I'm doing a fantastic job. Obviously the M is going to be way more difficult than the D based on the amount of lines in different directions I have to go. So once we're done the M, we'll be moving right along. The leaf also might take a while, but I mean at the very least I'm going to get this slide into the DM part done tonight. I can do the peripheral stuff tomorrow. So like, I said what I'm doing. So welcome to anybody who's new watching the channel. My name is Jordan. The whole goal of this is to get you guys to try something new, like something you've never done before. I am not an expert painter by any means. I barely do it even though it's so fun. I kind of started when and now it's transitioned into I'm trying to play skateboard. So yeah, so I'm trying to inspire you guys to try something new, maybe find a new passion that you didn't know you had, because at the end of the day, I'm helping you on a journey of self-discovery, and really, especially I think in your 20s, you should be trying new things all the time. Figure out what you like, good at, like this will build up a base of skills that you didn't even know you had, or you didn't know you liked, or whatever, and it can be just transferable into like everyday life, right? Like now I've got a conversation being like, someone's like, oh, like I've seen shoes, and they'll be like, oh, like blah blah blah, dude, I saw this thing online, right? So like, just like, I want you guys to get out, have some fun, try some new shit. Don't be, but like, even if it's just like, oh, I'm normally play Fortnite, tonight I'm gonna try something new, right? Even that, like, that's not even bad. That's just like, that's kind of what I'm going for. It doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm learning how to like shoot arrows into moving targets. No, I don't care. Just do something new, something that's out of your routine. Mix it up, because otherwise you just end up living this groundhog day over and over and over. Especially once you start working. The days can start to become all the same, and like when you look back, you'll be like, oh, they didn't know that I spent so much time on it. So at the very least, it'll give you like, oh, like, at least like tried something new. You don't have to be an expert in anything, but just that's it. That's the goal. This part is actually alright guys, this looks great. So, the M is done. I'm going to move into the D, and then we're going to do the 3 words up top. They're in print. So, I used my roommate's printer today, and apparently it's false, because when I tried to print this thing, I decided to only print the bottom part of the design. It didn't print the top part, so I literally had to hand draw it. Should look okay. Hope it looks okay. You never really know though, so it should be fine. I don't know. Let me see. I'm just gonna do a quick sound check just to make sure that the sound everything's fine. Let me turn down so yeah, so that way you guys can hear me better, even though I know it wasn't great. You guys are kind of best of friends. Thank you for being so patient, all my people. I think that's way better. Oh, that is way better. Oh, I should have done that a long time ago. But anyways, I need water. Because as I said earlier, my allergies are going crazy. So, yeah, I just had like the driest of driest mouths. So, yeah. Anyways, all right, let's get to this deed. Or for the integrity of the paper, do I do the smaller letters first? I think I have to do the smaller letters, because if I do the big letter, this top part is going to be so flimsy that it won't give me any traction to cut right through it. It's literally just going to be like running around, probably ripping all the time. I mean, it's probably going to rip to begin with anyways, but at the very least, I want it to sustain a little bit before I put it on. So let's do the smaller letters. But yeah, like I can already feel it ripping. Okay, we gotta figure out how to break this. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a pair of pliers and we're gonna snap this shit in half. So go guys, go grab a snack, go grab your dinner, heat it up, and I'll be back in a jiff. Alright, I'm back. Oh, that was fun. I actually really love that little monkey thing with the sound. I think it makes everything more fun. So I've got a pair of pliers here. We're gonna. I guess we're not gonna. Oh, maybe the Snickers. Got it. Boom. So apparently I just needed to use pliers. There we go. I gotta figure out where I want to put this. Because I don't want it to fall. Because if it falls, and I don't want to put it right into the garbage like this. Because if I put it just like this, actually no, I'm gonna put it in this tape. If I put it in just like that, I'm probably gonna take the garbage out with my hand. Or worst comes to worst, when I'm taking the garbage out, it falls out onto the floor and then I step on it next to me. So here, I put it in a piece of tape. Tape's in the garbage. We're good to go, baby. Let's roll. Alright, so we're back. We're back at cutting this tape open. Feels like it's moving better. Oh shit. Oh no, I cut into the next letter. I reached a spot where there wasn't as much resistance and my hand just slid. So I have to figure out fix that later. Yeah, these curves are really difficult. So if anyone's got a suggestion on how to hit the curves better, I don't handle curves so well, if you know what I mean. But yeah, okay. Whew. Whew. All right. I see that Blair joined. It was Blair's birthday yesterday. Happy belated, Blair. Sorry, this weekend you didn't even mention it on the weekend. I guess you're trying to give Dylan all the praise. So, but yeah. So, oh, here we go. Boom. S is done. Done one letter. So, and then we're moving on to the L. So, for those of you guys who have just joined, what I'm doing tonight is I am painting a skateboard deck. I'm going to show it to you guys. We're painting this. I've painted this white. It was a natural wood finish before. We painted it white. And then I've got a design here. I'm cutting it into tape to create a stencil. And then I'm going to apply the stencil to the board. And next thing you know is we're going to have an airbrush. And I'm going to paint this stencil onto the design. And it'll all look great. Sorry guys if I'm getting like too far and then too close to the microphone. But when I have my head down, like trying to focus on this, if I don't have the microphone basically right beside me, it doesn't pick it up. Because it just because I'm obviously not even close to facing the right way. But yeah, so, but man, has anybody been watching the Stanley Cup Finals? I am cheering for the Washington Capitals. After my Jets were eliminated, I just can't see Vegas winning. You know, they can't do that to my boys and run them out in 5 games. And then expect me to cheer for them. I just can't do that. Loyalty, just straight up loyalty to the team. But yeah, so I've been cheering for the Capitals. They look really good right now. I know that Vegas isn't playing their best. Like, their best line hasn't really done anything against Washington. I know they're getting out hit like crazy, so that might be contributing to it. But I don't know. Let me know if you guys see something in the comments, or not in the comments. If you guys have any extra insight that I should know, because I'm in no means a hockey expert. I mean, I've watched probably 18 games all year. No, I watched a little more. But of the 18 were the Jets. Because for me, hockey is like base. I treat it the same as baseball. Like, when my team is in the game, I'll watch. If they're not in it, there's no way I'll watch. But I'm not gonna watch every game because there's a fuck ton of games. But I mean, obviously everybody watches playoffs here. If you're gonna watch a sport ever, it's gonna be playoffs. Which is actually kind of one of the reasons why I don't really understand soccer. Is like, why just playoffs? Like there's literally no reason not to. They drive extra revenue for the business. It's really exciting to watch, knowing that your team could get eliminated. Personally, I mean, I'm a little biased because football is my favorite sport. I think the single elimination game is the best. Now, it doesn't show who's the best team. It just kind of shows who's on the hot streak right now. Like, if you peak at the right time, like the New York Giants do always whenever they win Super Bowls, then you're fine. But I kind of like baseball's setup where it's a best of 3. The first round is a best of 3 or 5. Sorry, best of 5 because you have to win 3 games. I would prefer if the other sports did that. Yes, again, you're not having the best team win. But if you wanted the best team to win, you would just take whoever do it like I know the Premier League does it. MLS does playoffs because they're the best. But if you wanted truly the best team to win, you would just give the trophy to whoever wins the regular season, right? Like, that's it. But if you want, I think entertainment, because everybody can agree, I think Game 7 is the most exciting game. But every game means a little bit more when there's less of them. So in like a 5-game series, every game means more because, like, literally if you get down 2-0, which can happen, that's literally like almost game, right? because that's just one more win and they win, right? So you can't lose back-to-back games essentially, which makes it way better. So let me know what you guys think about that. I mean I'm pretty set on my opinion, but if you guys have a really good reason why game best of 7 is better, other than actually what it does allow for is it does, especially in contact sports, so like hockey, it allows tensions to build up a little bit more. So back when they used to fight a lot, I get it, you know, because like essentially you could just have like all of these guys after games 5 and 6, they like become accustomed to each other, and now they kind of like hate each other. Like I remember watching Pittsburgh and the Flyers play. And shit, man, it's like that was more entertaining than watching a UFC fight, because these guys were basically fighting like UFC. It's just they were doing it on skates, right? So yeah, and I guess okay, it does add a little bit more strategy to it, right? Because you're able to see the opponent, you can make counter moves and whatever, you can get used to them, and if your best players suck for a game or two, it's not the end of the world. But I mean, when it comes down to it, I believe that your best players should be good all the time, and especially in playoffs. If they're not, then that's a true sign of how good they are. So, I mean, Ovechkin got used to get shit on because he sucked in playoffs, and somehow this year everybody's kind of been like, oh, Ovechkin, he's amazing. I mean, I'm always said he's been great because I like him, and he showboats a little bit. I wish there was a little bit more, you know, flair in hockey. Like what Vegas is doing with those intros is dope. I think more teams should look into doing that, spicing it up a bit. However, I'm also, again, a fan of the WWE, and I feel like that's awesome. And so when Vegas was doing their intros, a lot of theirs were like really theatrical. They had lots of visual effects, huge sound effects. They had this freaking night guy in the middle, and he was coordinating the whole thing. He was killing everything, and now he's getting killed. Oh no, I did the outside first. Oh no, now I gotta figure out how to do the inside. Okay, give me a sec while I remember to fix this. And I'm boom. Okay. Free-handed it. I think I saved it.
Past the end, so we chase forever. 'Cause this is all we know. This feeling's all we know.
Okay. Alright, we're good. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the Golden Knights and the Vegases and the Stanley Cup Finals. But man, you get that, and I don't know if anybody's been watching the NBA Finals. Holy shit, they're fun. With J.R. Smith. So I think LeBron doing this thing is one of my favorite memes that's happened in a long time. Purely on the basis that this guy is a professional athlete, and for him not to realize just to shoot the basket and just run with the ball is. I mean, I'm cheering for Cleveland, but it's just so funny, right? Like, this is the talent that LeBron has surrounded himself with, and he still makes it to the finals. Like if anybody tries to, I don't know, I'm at the point now where it's like, if anybody tries to say that he's not the best, I think you have to have a hard look at yourself. Yeah, he flops. Yeah, he whines a lot, but now he's been in 8 straight finals on teams that are shitty. But Matt So Matt goes, put on the Vikings jersey. I am not putting on a Vikings jersey. I don't understand. But yeah. So I think it just goes to show that his teams are shitty. Especially when you can. So everybody compares to Michael. Michael had Hall of Famers all throughout his career. Now, did he make them Hall of Famers, or would they have been Hall of Famers on their own? Who knows? But like, look at the team that LeBron has right now, and if you can give me one Hall of Famer, I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised. So, and like sucked all year. They didn't do shit, and then somehow in the playoffs, LeBron comes through time after time. So I would say he's the best ever, and especially in today's game, because everybody's faster, everybody's stronger. I mean, it's less physical, but like all the athletes are much better now than they were in the 90s. Like, I don't even think anybody can contest that. But yeah, so just shout out, guys. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and the Twitch and the Facebooks and the shit. Yeah, if you guys leave comments, I'm going to try to make sure to comment back to you. This is just a plug to follow me on social. I post cool things and preview stuff about what I'm going to be doing, difficulties I've had, whatever. So, this is almost done. I'm going to cut out the D. Get it? Cutting out the D out of my life. But not actually. Yeah. I think that would refer to mine, and if it doesn't refer to mine, then sorry. Then I'm definitely cutting it out. But unless it's the referring to, unless you get, do people call their friends? Does anybody have a friend name that they call D? So like I'm watching Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and this is a show I've never seen before, and it did it again. I gotta work from the inside out. Because otherwise, I get stuck. Okay, so like luckily we're like half done, but like doing like the smaller lines without the structural stability, it ends up sucking. So yeah. Boom. Here we go. Hold on. Let's see. Did I do something cool? Give me 1 second. This part, so the icon at the bottom kind of suck, but this is going to allow you guys to see what I'm doing a little bit more. We'll see. If you guys like it, if you guys like this better, tell me. If you want to go back to the other one, tell me. Doesn't really make a difference. So I will set it up so that way it's the same layout, just the cameras are switched. Because I kind of like. So this is a little bit better because you guys are going to see more, and especially because I'm not looking at the camera as much in this one, because I have to be so focused on where my knife is going. I think this actually might be a better format for what we're doing. But yeah, so just to recap, this is the design for the skateboard. We're going sliding into the DMs, and what I'm looking at is the black part you see here is going to be colored. So that's the part that's going to be painted. The white part is going to be, it's going to be white because the board is white. And when I paint it, what I'm trying to do is I'm cutting this paper onto some tape. I'm going to lift the tape up and I'm going to put it here. My mom says, I like seeing your face when you work. Yeah, but there's no way that you're going to be able to see my face when I work this time because I have to keep my head down. So I do not have a way to show it. And I'm definitely not showing an angle. I'm just going to look up like this. Because I just don't feel like showing that part of my face. So we're going to do our best. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Alright. almost done. Oh man, we are almost done. I'm almost ready to paint this. This is crazy. I'm getting really excited because I've literally waited. It's been what? How long have I been doing this? 2 weeks? This has been a 2-week project, and I hope it's going to turn out okay. The trucks didn't turn out as quite as well as I was hoping, but I mean, I'm not like set on it. I didn't think they were going to be great because sanding metal down to get a true color sucks, and they're old trucks, so like some of the nooks and crannies involved with it they weren't in the best shape to begin with. They were used, so I can't really complain. And I'm not like a metal dude. Like I don't. Yes, I don't really listen to metal, but also I do not. I've never worked with metal before, and I didn't watch any YouTube videos on how to do it. So normally, if I'm doing something new, I watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos. YouTube teaches me everything. YouTube has taught me everything. Everything I basically know about anything has been taught through YouTube. Everything I learned in school, everything I learned on the job. So everything. That was my compressor. I don't know if it's. Maybe it's that weak. Okay, so I'm able to take this off. I know you guys can't see it, but there is sketching in here. So like, hold on, I'll show you. I'm gonna try to lift something up. Boom. Boom. Alright, see? So, like, that's an eye. And we're just going to keep doing this with all the different layers, and eventually it's going to, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the microphone, sorry if anybody's wearing headphones, because that was probably pretty loud. But, yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pulling up all of the different layers, and we're going to be pasting her onto here. It's nice and white, it's perfectly smooth. There are, oh, those just dirt. Okay, good. I was worried that those were like in the paint, which would suck, because I don't want to sand it. I don't want to have to repaint it. Anything that is there is going to be there, and I mean it is the bottom of a skateboard, so it's going to be kind of wrecked anyways. So I don't want to be overly picky and overly critical of it. So yeah. All right. Okay, there's the part of the D. This is gonna be, it's actually kind of satisfying. Alright, I'm gonna start at the S. Rather than starting, I don't know why I started in the middle. I guess just to show you guys what was going on. But, so yeah, so we're gonna be pulling these letters off, and I'm gonna be taking the tape up. There we go. I'm going to be taking the tape up, like this whole, it's actually like a sheet at this point. And what's going to happen is I'll be able to paste it right on the board, and then I can start airbrushing it. I've got a cool little color scheme picked out. We're going to go with a Miami Vice kind of themed because the board is perfectly white. My trucks are purple and yellow. They were colorful, so like I figured, hey, like let's make it kind of colorful. And then I've got a palm tree stencil. I made this. Yeah, I made this. Right? Kind of weird. Anyways, that little, it should work pretty well. But I don't know how much time I'm gonna have by the time I like transfer it on, paint it. Because I want to do, at the very least, I want to do this, finish painting this tonight, and that means, so if I paint this tonight, let's just say I'm not doing the palm tree. Let's just say I do this. If I paint this tonight, I do the clear coat tomorrow. By Wednesday, I'm on my board. which is a cool thought. So, especially because this has been so long. I think the trucks made it longer than it had to be. I could have just, I could have bought new trucks. Or I could have just left them a little beaten up. But I feel like that would have been less fun than me trying to repeat. So, I mean, you guys can see them. They're decent. But they probably won't turn out as well as this will, because I'm just putting all of my effort into this. Because I'm not going to put all of my effort into like 8-year-old trucks, I think they are. But yeah, if any of you guys are unfamiliar with parts of a skateboard, the trucks are the part where the wheels connect, and the it's like the axle. It's essentially the same as an axle. So yeah, oh, this is the O. This is kind of fun, actually. Peeling the tape up, and peeling the tape up after it's been painted is like some of the most fun, one of the most satisfying experiences I think people can have as humans. Maybe not as humans. There's a lot of satisfying feelings. So let me know what your guys' most satisfying feeling is. Ooh, like I think one of the best ones is like ice cream on like a super hot day after like a little bit of exercise. Like the sugar from it just tastes so good. I need to grab a little bit of water, but yeah. I'm gonna be here for a while, guys, so like make sure you guys are grabbing food, grab some snacks. Have a snack for me. I didn't bring any here, mainly because I didn't get to the grocery store. I wanted to grab some Tostitos because they're like one of my favorite things to eat, but I didn't get to the grocery store today, even though yeah, I live right across the street from one. I just didn't get around to it for whatever reason. Kind of working. I was kind of prepping for this. So, okay. So we got the slide into the part done. Looks pretty good. Kind of, it does have that like, I don't know, I want to say like Comic Sans kind of font where it's like kind of like uneven and you don't know what's really going on. Not very professional looking, but for me, that's not a priority. Okay, boom. It doesn't matter if this part comes off in pieces because that part's not being used. So I have to remember to sorry, I'm just really focused on making sure that this tape part comes out okay. Because I don't want to screw this part up. I've worked so hard to get to this point. And the last thing I want is for me just to rush it and for it to fall apart in the last little bit. That's fine. I mean, it is fine because what I'm going to be doing is we have to transfer it anyways. But just so you guys get an idea of the design, what I should actually do, I should start at the bottom and peel up. Because the way that the tape layers go, I tape them bottom up, so the most base layer is down here at the bottom. So see how it all comes up in one fluid motion. Yeah, boom. So that was good. That was good tear. That was good grip. Yeah, and I'm gonna be able to fix any of the minor blemishes on the skateboard, either by the streaming keeps stalling. I'm not sure if it's internet or something else. I haven't noticed anything here, so maybe check your internet. I don't know how to help you very much. And if it's too much, if it's really a problem, try closing your browser and reopening it. I hate to do that because like it's just a lot of work, and it could be unnecessary. But that could help. I mean, always like good old-fashioned turn off your computer, turn it back on again is a tried and true strategy for usually fixing anything computer related. But yeah, I mean those are like last resorts. For right now, it's probably just your internet. Give it some time if it still bothers you. You can try fixing it. But if anybody else is noticing that it's stalling out, go post a comment. I'll yell at my roommate to get off the internet, so that way we can have some fun and you guys can enjoy your nightly show. So, but yeah. So, I don't know if you guys knew, but today is National Cheese Day. So if you guys are not doing anything, treat yourself to a slice of cheese. Better yet, if you have a dog, treat your doggo to a slice of cheese. Pretty sure it's next to like, I'm actually pretty sure most dogs would take cheese over like bacon and shit. I'm like pretty confident in that. I would like for someone to try like a test. Actually, yes, we should try it like a scientific test where they should have 2 people, one with bacon, one with cheese, and test which one the dog goes to first. Obviously, you have them on separate sides of the room, and you have to be objective about it. So, because you have to make sure it's not just a person thing, so you have to try it like multiple times, switching the people up, switching the locations up. You know, proper scientific study. I would love that. But yeah, just fun fact. I found out today is National Cheese Day. They've got a day for everything. I mean, right? Like you've got. I mean, obviously there's like, I saw what Instagram had like Siblings Day or something like that. Like what? Whatever happened just to like celebrating the person's birthday, or like just like going on. So I don't know what people back in the day before the internet was around used to do for all these special days that people had, but they definitely weren't celebrating National Cheese Day like they do now. Everybody posts about it on Twitter. I didn't see any things on Instagram today, but I mean it wasn't on Instagram very much today, so that's a lie. I looked at a whole bunch of things. So okay, boom. Okay, we're gonna throw all this. Yes, we're gonna throw all this stuff out. I don't need this. Sorry, I just had like a brain fog. I wasn't sure exactly what I was supposed to do. I'm gonna keep some of this just in case something screws up. It shouldn't, but in case it does. Because at this point, if something screws up, I can basically fix it. So yeah, so here's my design. Sorry, that's gonna go on. We're gonna be sliding into the DMs. If you don't know what that means, I'd prefer if you Googled it. I'm pretty sure there's probably some really good explanation out there. But most of the time, it's referring to hitting somebody up in the private messages where other people can't see. So you can, and then like you obviously know that it goes down in the DMs. So, alright, gives me a little bit. Still good. I'm just trying to make sure that I have enough light, that the light outside is fine. But hold on. Okay, Google. When does the sun set? 8:55. So we've got another like 20 minutes. so before the sun sets. So we are going to put this bad boy on. Oh baby. Alright, how do I want to do this? I think I lift up from the bottom and be very gentle. I wasn't sure if I lift up from the top. Oh yeah, okay, so this is going to require a lot of focus, so if I don't talk much, that's because I am focusing all of my attention on making sure this comes up nice and even without any rips, tears, or otherwise. This is going to be an extremely difficult portion of it because what I'm going to have to do is go through all of the freaking letters. I haven't thought about how to do this, get this far yet, but so far so good. We haven't had any rips. Yeah, it is only painter's tape, so like in terms of the durability scale, it is not the highest. So yeah, I'm just trying to focus really hard to make sure that all of it kind of comes up as it should, with no extra shit happening. A little bit. Alright, we're good. T, good. This is fine. Oh baby, we're so close. We're so, oh no, oh no. The slide is falling apart. Actually, what I can do is I can kind of work it from both ends. The E is giving me a little bit of trouble here, but we're over it. So, this is done. This is done. This is done, and we're up. We're up. We made it, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it. Kind of. I mean, for the most part, we're in good shape. Okay. So I just put so much effort into this. So we have to make sure that we're even. I don't want to. Okay. We're gonna take a short break. I'm gonna grab measuring tape. So yeah, make sure you guys pick yourself a snack. It's getting a little late, so maybe like a protein shake before bed.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
Wow, what good timing. And I'm back. Okay, so we're going to measure out sliding into the DM. I'm going to just use a piece of paper for this because I don't want to pick the tape up too many times. But essentially, it's about, okay, so we're going to rough estimate, it's about 10 inches across. The distance from this hole to this hole is 14, which means we leave, what, like 2 inches on either side. So I'm going to put it down at the bottom. We can do it right at the top, actually. Shit, whoops. Oh, come on. Boom. Alright. So, roughly 14. Oh, Christ. Come on. So we need from number 2, 12. Cool. All right, so I can see them. I made like the little tiniest little marks. But yeah, so, oh geez, here we go. Also, you still haven't made your bed. Yeah, I did. Look at it. It's made perfectly. There's no comforter because it's 1,000,000,000 degrees, so nobody wants to have a degree. But thank you for joining us, Omar. Thank you for taking my suggestion about zooming in on the work rather than your face. Yeah, that's because, especially, like, I had a lot of people say that they wanted to just see my face more. Omar, you're actually the first person that wanted to see me, but especially for this. Sorry, guys.
It's intermission.
Nope. Here we go. Boom. Okay. So because my head is going to be down for most of it, we're zooming in on the work. I'm going to play some music in the background. Boom. There you guys go. You can't really see the thingy. So yeah. Haley, what's up? How's Nova Scotia? Sorry, I'm really focused on making sure that this doesn't suck. Everything is sticking to things I don't want it to stick to. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, oh shit, where's my little marks? Mark. I'm almost ready just to set it and just say F it, and we'll see what happens. But I hope this is level. Oh yeah, it looks level. I mean, it looks pretty damn level. Okay. Alright. We're going to press some of this in. Yo, that shirt is hot fire. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah. I've had this shirt forever. Pretty sure I stole it from Dan. Perfect. This. Put this down. Put this down. Look at this, guys. It's coming together. The plan is coming together. Oh, that feels great. Obviously, I'm gonna have to touch up a little bit, but it feels good. I think it looks okay. Here, just so you guys can see it. Boom. Oh, I love the look of that. So, I think the white looks really crisp. I don't know how I'm going to get it to stop from, like, because right now it's kind of rolling up because I taped it on a flat surface, but now I'm trying to cram it onto a curved one, and I didn't really feel like, so we're just going to use this as like a small rolling pin, and we're going to work it out. We're going to work out all the kinks. So, yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to hit that. Wow. So let me know, what do you guys think of this shirt? Apparently, some people think it looks, oh, looking dumb thick. Shirt is hot fire. Yeah, if you guys like the shirt, let me know. I think it kind of shows off my little pipe cleaners. But yeah. Okay, I think we're good. I think I've kind of stressed it, flattened it as much as I possibly could have. Again, I'm going to be able to fix it once everything is on, but for now, I think this is good to go. Alright, I'm going to need to set up a light because the light outside is fading, so we're going to set up my phone, turn on the flashlight. So. Yeah. Okay, Google, turn on the bedroom light.
Sure, turning the bedroom light on.
How's that, guys? Oh, perfect. I think that looks good. Yeah, so here we go. Everything is now pressed. We're looking kind of fresh. We're looking kind of clean. I'm going to move the smaller letters. So the middle of the D in. And the middle of the O. Oh. This is a lot harder than I thought it was. Okay. There we go. Move that in. So yeah, so the font is kind of uneven because I was using my roommate's printer, and his printer sucks dick. So, and not that it's a bad thing, but I mean, you guys all know the expression. Anyways, it decided to only print the bottom part, so the bottom part came out super clean. The top part I had to draw by hand. So, so I did the best with what I had, and yeah, that's how it came out. Okay. All right. What else am I missing? I'm missing. I need like a little tiny piece. Okay. All right, we're good there. I'm gonna need a little tiny piece of tape to cover up the L, the difference between the I and the L. So the L and the I here joined together, they fused to become one. But when are you making merch? I don't know. Probably soon. I don't know what I want to get. I don't know what people want. Dan, if you want to be my promotional guy, I'll let you make the designs of the t-shirts. You get to choose whatever you want on them. We'll sell them for a ridiculous price, and people will pay for it. Because I don't know I don't actually understand if any of these YouTubers actually sell their shit. Because like, I was like, oh, you know, let's support like a local guy making content, whatever. Yeah, I don't want to pay $45 for a t-shirt. No thanks. Especially when it's like I don't know. I mean, they always advertise, oh, it's great quality, blah blah blah. I order t-shirts from Amazon, and every other free t-shirt I've ever gotten is like the same one. So like, I'm pretty sure that that's all they do is they just use the cheapest shit. So okay, so we've got this on, and I think we're good enough to go. Oh, no, we're not. I forgot. We're gonna use this major sticking point. Oh, right, bottom up. Sweet. Okay. Focus. No, too low or too high. You gotta start it a little bit lower, because it's okay if the top part is high, but the bottom part can't be too high. I think I put it this way. No, that should be okay. This will work. I'm not overly picky about it. Boom. All right. So we got the M or the D for there. I got the link on cheap labor. Yes, I would definitely use a link for cheap labor. Hook me up. I could use all of the help I could get. So, I mean, if Omar wants to help out on Omar, we're making merch. So if you want to help design what's going to be on it, talk to Dan. He's my promotional guy, and Jer's operations coordinator. So between the three of us, we will probably end up procrastinating and then not doing any of it, because apparently that's what we do. So, but yeah, I am on Twitch, and yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, I do not have a duvet. It is a billion degrees. Who the heck has one in the middle of the summer? I think you'd have to be an animal in order to have one on right now, which is okay if you're an animal, but I'm not. I'm a human, and I kind of like to not die. Oh no. So this was supposed to be helping with the lettering, and now it got all tangled. It got all tangled. I don't know how I'm gonna undo this, and it keeps sticking to each other. Okay, so, I don't know how this happened. Oh, okay. Now I gotta figure out what end is what. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Forgive me while I try to figure this stuff out. Okay. Okay, so we've got this. And this comes down. Ah, okay, we got it upside down. Nice. Alright, we figured it out. Problem, crisis averted. You know how long this took me to do? If I had to restart? If I had to restart, I literally would have quit. I would have quit. You guys would have just been like, oh, how's it turn out? And I would be like, I stopped. But luckily, it's all gonna work. It's all gonna work. Please work. Please work. Don't chase me. But yeah. Watch your language. Like what? Do you not like when I say fuck? Or was it shit? I can't remember. I don't remember what I say. Anyways, oh yeah, I should put up a graphic being like explicit content, whatever, blah blah blah. But I don't really care. So I'm just gonna. You gotta do you, right? That's the thing. Everybody can tell if I'm faking it. So, and nobody really wants to watch anybody who fakes shit. So, there we go. Alright, boom. Ooh, nice. Guys, it's almost there. We're almost there. Oh. We're like a couple inches too short. Literally, maybe I just fib it. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rip that off. Rip it off. And we are going to tape a new piece on. And I'll make a new one for because it's literally just not worth it. So we're gonna put a piece of tape down. We're gonna cut out some really thin slices. How big? Like this. So like this. Okay. Okay, sorry, let's just focused again. Yeah, some of this actually requires concentration, believe it or not. So, boom, there we go. But, sweet. So, thanks Jake for hosting me on Twitch, guys. Yeah, so I'm on Twitch. Help me out, guys. I'm in the IRL section, which I think is sweet. So I love that Twitch is now open for like regular people, especially, and the IRL section is doing so well. So yeah, like hit me up there. And Facebook's fun too. Apparently nobody watches YouTube because I'm perusing through like the links and like looking at the history. No one looks at YouTube Live. I mean, I've never looked at one, so I can't imagine other people have too. But yeah, like it's just one of those things that like it's not promoted very well. So if that's your thing, I feel bad because when I look at them, they get nowhere near the responses or viewers or whatever that Twitch gets. But I mean, some people are putting up good content, right? Like, so I'm gonna just make some additional sections because things like this down here, there was obviously a blip in the matrix, and it just came out a little too thin, but that's okay because that's what we're doing. We're fixing things. Tonight is a night not about being a Debbie Downer, but about celebrating the fact that I'm almost done this. So, shoot. And there we go. bang, bingo, bango, bongo. Do people say that? Where did I hear that from? Oh, I think I heard it online today somewhere. I can't remember. Can't remember where. But yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. I think we're good enough to paint. This should turn out okay. If it doesn't, I know how to touch things up. I'm going to tape the whole board though. So, yes. Alright, we're going to tape the rest of the board off. I'm going to do, so there's a secondary design I'm going to do. I'll probably do that tomorrow in the essence to save on time. And that'll just show up on my YouTube. Unless you guys really want to see me do the stencil, the other stencil, but because I might just do it in my spare time, just get it done and out of the way real quick. So, but yeah, I'm really excited for this. So we're gonna be doing a Miami Vice kind of style to it. So I've got like a palm tree stencil cut out. This is gonna be like pinkish and maybe some turquoise, and I'm using an airbrush, so I'm gonna be able to mix carefully. Your workstation is too messy. That's because you don't understand how I work, Omar. And it actually works better. I also saw it online, and everything that you read online is true, is that people who are messy are generally smarter. So you can stick that up your neat workstation and tell that to my brilliant IQ. So, yeah. And I mean, obviously everything you read online is true, so you can't say too much. Please make your bed. It's bothering you. It is made. If you actually want to come and show me how to make it, that would be great, because this is about as good as I've ever done. Or ever will do. So, and I mean, why would I make it spend too much effort if I'm literally going to get into it like in like 2 hours? Not even 2 hours, like 1 hour. But Jordan, why do you look like a dad that's wearing white New Balance? So okay, I had a discussion the other day. When people are throwing the guns up, are we doing single barrel or are we doing double barrel? Because I'm starting to feel like I need a little bit more oomph behind my shots. So I'm thinking about moving to the double barrel shot. But if anybody's like managed to transition, just hit me up, like slide into my DMs, and let me know, cause like I would like to transition to the double barrel. I feel like it's a little bit more secure. You get a little bit more firepower from it. My question is being on the accuracy of the double barrel. It might not be as accurate because obviously more power. As soon as you start getting bigger, the accuracy goes down. Unless you're like using a sniper rifle or some shit in Halo, then obviously bigger can be more accurate. Unless you're just trying to shoot from the hip, which is basically what I'm doing. So if we're shooting from the hip, the double barrel looks like the Terminator. Yes, that is what I'm thinking. So I think it's better to go with the double barrel. And do people still like cock them into the holsters, or are they just like pulling them out of like here? I'm not too sure, but yeah. See, so it helps. Yeah. Like Omar was saying, he was saying if you have big fingers, it works. The single barrel works. But I've got small hands and small fingers, so I think I have to go with the double barrel, because like this looks kind of weird. This looks like a solid piece, right? It's like the difference between like a slingshot and a I don't know, a Desert Eagle. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. That's the one where it's the classic video of her woman shooting Desert Eagle, and she's like got it here, and like when she shoots it, like fucking like knocks her backwards. But yeah, Amy the Governor. So, fun fact: I've never seen the Terminator. You guys can hate all you want, but I've never seen any of the movies, or the Sarah Connor Chronicles. Never seen those either. Even though I know they're all big, and it's like Arnold's claim to fame. Never watched them. I'm sorry, just never got around to it. I probably will. Oh, my lighting just fell. Oh shit. No, we're good. Phone's still okay. Whew. Yeah, phone's okay. Yeah, my lighting just fell. But boom. There we go. What if? Ooh. Oh, good idea. Okay, screw it. We're just going right over Twitter. Whatever. All right. So I mean, it didn't actually go over Twitter, but yeah. So there you go. All right, we moved everything around just for you guys, so that way you guys can see a little bit more. All right, there. We've got the board now all set up. Sweet. So I went and I bought a whole bunch of new paints. I think we're gonna use this. I kind of like the color. I might actually blend these two because I think they're awesome. Probably need a little bit of white. We're gonna need we're gonna use magenta. We're gonna use a little bit of magenta in there. And lastly, maybe some orange. And I mix the orange with the white, so it comes out like a creamsicle color. I think that will crush the spot. And it's not gonna be so like some people would be like, oh, like different colors for the words. I think what I'm gonna do is just like have like this fading effect where it's gonna be like all different colors everywhere, based on, and I'm gonna spread it out. But if you guys have suggestions, let me know. Just go on top of it if you want. Floating looks cool too. So yeah. Okay. Perfect. Boom. Here we go. So Omar says to stop throwing up gang signs. I try not to because I think it affects my day job. But I can't help it, man. Once you're in, you're in. Boom. 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 Gang, gang, gang. Is that what they say? I don't know what they say now. I can't understand these rappers. So like, it's so difficult to keep up. But yeah, like I haven't found a good rapper that I kind of enjoy, like a new one, in a while. Actually, Kyle's pretty good. I've kind of enjoyed his stuff on his last album. Has anybody checked out that new Yeezy album? I was listening to a little bit in the gym, but then I realized it's not a gym album by any stretch of the imagination. So I kind of put it down for a bit, and then I didn't pick it back up. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be right back because I'm gonna need a small bowl or something to mix these paints with. So give me 1 sec. I'm gonna grab some shit, and we will see you in a sec.
Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh.
I don't know what happened there, but apparently my program was just not doing what I was expecting it to do. So I grabbed a whole bunch of little plastic containers, so we are going to be able to mix the colors a little bit, and then throw them into here, into this bad boy. Luckily, I think I have some. Did I put them in here? Where did I put them? I just don't remember where I put them. So, I'll figure it out later. Yeah. Totally forgot about how I'm gonna actually get stuff into the actual airbrush. But we'll figure it out. I don't really know. I don't know yet. But I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Because what we can do is we can use a paintbrush and we can scoop her in. How's that sound? That sounds pretty fun. Yeah, we'll just use like a paintbrush and I'll scoop it in from the black container into the lighter container. So, cool. Okay. First color we're gonna do is, so I know if you put a lighter color on top, you have to do the lightest colors usually wise. Because the darker colors will literally just take it over and it doesn't look like it's blended. It literally just looks like it's like smashed. The DM is just a matter of time. That looks good. Thank you. So, alright, let's get to this moving a little bit. Okay. So, we're going to use a little bit of magenta. And then to thin it for the airbrush, you can use water. I've done it before. It's also, I mean, if people are like, if someone's like an airbrush extraordinaire, you can tell me on why water is worse than like a thinner. But as long as you're using an adequate amount of water, I've never had any kind of issue. So, but I don't have my little pipette thing, so we'll see. Okay. I mean, what I could do is I could put it in there and then mix it in the thing. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. Alright. We're gonna put it in. We're putting it right in the airbrush because this is how I do it. We just wing it and we hope that it turns out. So, actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of water first because I think that would be a little bit better for the paint to fall into. Because rather than having all the paint at the bottom, it's much easier just to mix it. Okay. Alright, that's a lot of water. Spill a little bit out. Okay. Okay, so here we go. A little bit of paint. Ooh. Alright. And now boom. There's an eyelash on my board. I don't know. See, the nice thing about the white is that I can tell if there's like any dirt or stuff that's been left behind. Oh, thank God. Okay. We're gonna dump a little bit of this out. Boom. Just like that. So now, put the cap on. The airbrush is on. You can test it by spraying this. It's on, but it's not spraying anything. And I can feel it. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. I might have to call it a night. Just so that way I can figure this out because this isn't working very well. Can you turn it around at the end? What? Turn what around? But yeah, so yeah, my airbrush isn't. It's like kind of working. Alright, so it's kind of working. Alright, I think So, if I pull back all the way, like if I try to go maximum paint, it doesn't spit out anything. But if I don't, it works better. So, we're gonna put the lid on because I'm gonna just screw with it. Oh, so, okay, so here's what's happening. Is when I stop spraying is when the paint kind of bursts out. But yeah, so, if anybody had your board, why would you want to turn it around? So that way you guys can read it better. I mean I can, yeah, that's actually fine. Other than I'm kind of working on the one corner. Oh, sweet. It dries almost instantly. That's sweet. Okay. Check. See how much paint is left. There's still tons. You literally have tons in here. Alright, let's see if I can. Because maybe it's just a little. Maybe it's too thick still. We'll try adding a little bit more water and see how this goes. Add some more water. I mean, I could just paint it with the paintbrush, but I bought an airbrush, so we're gonna try to use it as much as I possibly can. Anybody's any suggestions for running this? Shake it a little bit. It's not coming through. So, I'm gonna just do a plan B for now. Really just, Alright, this is plan B until I figure out a way to airbrush it better. So now, when I put this on, I can get rid of the strokes by oh shit, the tape's coming up. Alright, so and the best part is if I fuck up, I can just paint it white. Oh. Okay, so this is working. I can verify it. Other than it's just coming out in such a small amount that it's hard to tell just by looking at it. But I can see it. I don't know if you guys can. And so we can see the finished product. Oh, yes, at the end. At the end, when I'm done, yes, you can. Yes, I'll turn it around. I thought you meant like at the end of the table or something. I didn't understand what you meant by at the end, because we're so far from the end. But luckily, got all night. I have nothing else on tonight, I think. And I can sleep in tomorrow. I don't have the gym tomorrow, so it's kind of nice too. Okay. Oh, that was dangerous. I just blew it right in my eye. But yeah. Okay. So, this is not working as I was hoping. If anybody knows how to fix an airbrush or why gloves, let me know. But yeah, we're gonna see. I'm gonna try to use something. We're gonna use a little bit of towel and see if I can just like dab inside. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep going at this. This is gonna take a long time. I'm gonna figure out what's going on with the airbrush. And it's kind of getting late, so I'm gonna quit the stream here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember that the whole reason why I'm doing this is to help inspire you guys to try something new. Everybody says that they want to try different things and do whatever. I'm showing you that it's not that hard to at very least get started. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be great. You just have to start. So stay new, stay true. Follow me on Instagram. Like my shit on Facebook. And definitely throw me a follow on Twitch. I will be back probably tomorrow. What's tomorrow, Tuesday? Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow after I fix the airbrush, and we can literally just skip all that whole cutting thing, and we can get right to painting. I'll do both ends of the skateboard tomorrow. So yeah, have a good night, guys, and I will see you tomorrow.